Hey buddies, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm your host, Dylan from the Buddy Force, here with Gabe, Miko, and Minsu from the Buddy Force. How are you guys all doing today?
Pretty good.
So as we mentioned last week, this is a pre-recorded episode. We're not starting as late as we did the last time we pre-recorded, thank God. We started at like 11:30 or midnight that last time, so we're starting at a reasonable time. We've got a lot to talk about. It's a lot of like really quick things though, except for one thing, and that's going to be the whole new rules and regulations. But we will get to that. The first thing we want to talk to you guys about was the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Palladium Oracle Mahad Sweepstakes. So I'm not sure if you guys knew about this, but this is on the official site. Basically, they're holding a little giveaway where if you post something on Twitter or Instagram, you need to post an image of a Yu-Gi-Oh card that you can always depend on and leave the hashtag sweepstakes and Yugioh Mahad. If you leave both of those, yeah, we're going to do it each on like our own separate accounts and 80 times on the Buddy Force.
We're all doing D-boys,
right? I was just going to pick Ojama Yellow or Marshmallow.
We're all doing D-boys.
Best cards. Marshmallow, best card, and Goat. So yeah, and then what they'll do is that they will look at all of the posts that say hashtag sweepstakes and hashtag Yugioh Mahad, and they will pick 300 random qualifying entries to win Palladium Oracle Mahad. You need to be, it looks like, in the US or Canada or Colombia. And also Quebec's not included. Get wrecked. So you have to have a public account on both Twitter and Instagram in order to enter. It says here, sponsor will award 300 prizes, a variant card, Palladium Oracle Mahad, so alternate art Palladium Oracle Mahad. Approximate retail value, $6.16 Canadian. It's what?
It's a variant rare.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, it says it's going to be worth $6.16 Canadian. So, okay. I think that's literally the first time I've ever heard Konami put value on like an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh no, they do it every single one of the giveaways. When they give away the prize cards, I think they valued them at like $10.
Nice. So yeah, we just want to bring that to your guys' attention in case that is something that interests you. I just realized that I'm super blurry on the camera right now, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, but yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know if you live in the U.S., Canada, not Quebec, or the District of Columbia, I just make a post, win a free Palladium Oracle Mahad. Maybe it'll be worth something one day. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. That's how these things work.
I guess we can quickly, just to add a bit more to this. So what card would you guys pick if you had to post an image of a Yu-Gi-Oh card that you can always depend on? Let's go with... What card?
Are you asking us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's all. I was wondering what you were waiting for.
I kind of think it after, like, maybe I'll just, like, talk about the
comments. I'm waiting for chat to reply. Oh, wait, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah, man, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so yeah, what card would you pick, Gabe?
No, come back to me.
Okay, Minsu, what card would you pick?
Magical Musketeer Max.
Alright, so we're just wrong.
Konami sees Minsu's thing and they're just like, nope. Does not qualify.
Wow. If Max goes through, you will almost always...
I agree.
Let us know in the comments. Do you think that anytime you activate Max, you will always?
The game ends.
Okay, Miko, what about you?
D-boys.
D-boys.
Hard agree.
I don't actually remember what that card does.
Doesn't it special summon out
You
more
can always
D-boys?
rely on D-boys.
Pretty much that's what it does.
D-boys.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it-
why you're like, he just gets more D-boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you just
Same.
have the boys?
Yeah. I think I'd probably pick Marshmelon. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, but you're not just rolling up with the boys.
Best card in GOAT. Most expensive pillow.
The
You buy
best
it?
card in Goat that's not allowed in Goat.
Which is heresy, I would like to point out.
It
Gonna
came
s-
out after the format.
I'm gonna start a petition. Allow Marshmelon and GOAT. Okay, but yeah, okay, so then we're circling back. Gabe, what do you pick?
Travergate Nerval.
Okay. Bird up.
Bird up.
Why are we naming actual cards?
Wow, are you saying Max isn't an actual card?
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
saying?
always.
Wow, it's the one good card in that whole deck, okay?
I thought you cut out for a second. Oh God. Okay. On to the next thing. This one's really quick. Apparently, we have the name of the new set, or the set that's coming on the OCG soon. It's gonna be Burst of Destiny. It looks
So
like it's the main
buy
set.
all your Destiny heroes now, apparently, because that's what people are doing.
Oh yeah, buy all your D Hero stuff. Burst of Destiny will be the next booster pack set for release in
I
2021.
can't wait for this one to be the one that has the freaking volcanic support for that one dude on online.
Well, it does say we'll have new cards for popular old themes, so I can almost guarantee it'll have D Heroes. It would be, I'd be very shocked.
There's the mechanics.
And Volcanics.
Are you saying people don't love volcanics?
Yeah, there's that one dude, and like,
That one guy, yeah.
yeah, he's like, what is it? What's he at now? It's like, what, like 1,000 something days without volcanic support.
That is a salty man right there. Holy shit.
Oh, that was a devoted man.
Yeah, more Destiny Hero support. I'm down.
Do you not wish you had a man devoted like him?
True.
Okay, on to the next thing. We have some more information about King's Court. We basically got some more information on the Joker Knight. It says right here, revitalizes Yugi's 3 Musketeer face cards, King's Knight, Queen's Knight, Jack's Knight with a new high-speed summoning strategy that always leaves you with a full hand. Joining the Royal Court, always leaving you with a full hand, you opened up bricks. Joining the Royal Court is the world premiere's Joker Knight, a 2,000 attack monster similar to Magician's Souls that can assume the identity of all 3 of the knights. So I was right. That's an actual thing. What I said was true. Joker Knight isn't the only new card that's going to keep you returning to your hand though. 2 more world premiere Joker cards, 1 spell and 1 trap, will provide you with powerful effects and then return to your hand in the end phase. So spirit monsters. You'll
Damn.
send you.
Awesome.
Apparently Konami was a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal. Considering all of these cards are just Joker cards.
One of them is just a headshot of Joaquin Phoenix.
Damn it,
You wouldn't get it. That's the effect. Spellcaster effect. You wouldn't get it.
After saying one of the last lines.
Yeah, okay, guys, let us know if Joaquin Phoenix was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. What would his effect be? That's the question we're going with this week. I'll know this. Hearing about this, it makes me more intrigued to see exactly like what the deck is supposed to do now. But I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be very good still.
Can't wait to
Probably
summon a
not.
horse Macabre.
Okay, onto some actual new cards.
It's better.
We got spirit support. If only Ronnie was here to talk about it. Apparently this is really good with a mono. So it's
Damn.
it's Konohana Sakuya. It's an earth fairy.
Konohana Sakuya. God damn, deal with it.
Stop Asian hate.
Sakuya.
Earth Fairy, Special Summon, Fairy, Spirit Effect. Why does it say Special Summon? Okay. Level 3, 13/13, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand while you control a spirit monster. You can only special summon Miko
What? Konohana Sakia.
once per turn this way. During the end phase, if this card is special summoned during this turn, return this card to the hand. During the end phase, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one spirit monster you control. During this turn, that monster's effect that activates on the field cannot be activated. Huh. Okay.
This card's bad.
Well, okay, so I can think of it as in two ways. One, it's a way of you not wasting an Amano, I guess. I feel like
You
this.
got You got some of this when you have a mono, can't you?
You can, because you can still activate spirit effects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't remember what a mono says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good in a spirit.
So I guess at
Effect.
the end of your turn, you could link a mono away with this for like a link 2. I guess do a full combo and then link this card and a mono away for like, I don't know, Predaplant,
Friday Anaconda.
Verde Anaconda, do something like that.
You want to do a full combo in a spirit deck?
Yeah. And then this is also just another way of keeping keeping the Amano on field. You use the banish effect and it doesn't
Keep the
get
Amano on
bounced
field.
back. But yeah, okay, interesting. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to use it, but we'll see.
So we call Ronnie.
True.
Call Ronnie. Ronnie, how good's this card?
Ronnie.
Okay,
There you go, guys.
next
That's
thing.
Ronnie.
Ronnie,
Yes.
we need to know.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about isn't from YG organization. It's from Twitter. I saw this post by House of Champs earlier. Apparently there might be a new ghost rare. So they announced the next legendary duelists. It is legendary duelist Synchro Storm. This set focuses on strategies from 3 characters who use wind monsters, Yugioh and Lulu from Arc V, and Sherry from 5Ds. 2 of the 3 themes focus on wind synchro monsters. Wind synchro themes have natural synergy with Stardust Dragon and thus synergize with Dawn of Majesty, an upcoming core set with the major focus on powering up Stardust Dragon into a new form. The final theme represented is Lyralusk, a theme that tries to summon rank 1 Xyz monsters with as many Xyz materials as possible. Lyralusk combines with the Tri-Brigade theme introduced in Phantom Rage and continued in Blazing Vortex and Lightning Overdrive to create one of the most interesting competitive decks in the current tournament scene. Some basic configuration as in Legendary Duelist Rage of Ra, but may have more total cards. This set will have 1 Ghost Rare. I assume the Ghost Rare will be like Crystal Wing or Clear Wing.
It's either Crystal Wing or Fleur Chevalier. I don't know how it would be Fleur Chevalier, but it could be.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. Apparently the release date is July 15, 2021, so keep your eyes out on that. I know we have a lot of Synchro fans watching, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Very interesting. Yeah, Miko. we have a lot of Miko watching right now.
Synchros.
Hey, next thing. Miko, I will let you take the lead on this. So Miko sent in this link, which is Valuable Book EX, and it looks like there's a bunch of artwork in here of different archetypes.
This is the because Konami OCG likes having this it's like a data book. It has the lore for all the archetypes like they released in like the past year. So this one has all like the Dogmatica lore, the Spriggans, Albaz. There's some lore for Dream Mirrors. I don't know what any of this says because it's all in Japanese and no one's translated yet.
Yeah, they've got Evil Twin here, Eldritch here.
If you ever look real close at Eldritch and he just has Bayonetta legs.
Yo, heel. I did not know that he wore heels. Is he Eldritch the Golden Lord or Eldritch the Golden Queen?
There's the S-Force lore.
Mm-hmm.
That S-Force stuff was kind of cool just because it's like, yep. There's the what are they called again? Cyframes and the not Phantom Knights. What's that deck called? Time Thieves.
Yeah.
I really want to know what all this says.
Yeah, hopefully we can find a translation. But yeah, just thought we'd show you guys this. This is cool. This is the kind of content that OCG gets that we just don't. So just
promos with these.
Show you guys some things to envy.
There's always a promo that comes with these books. It's kind of weird.
Oh, that's really cool. I remember when they stopped giving out promo cards with Shonen Jump.
One of the promo cards that we haven't got that came from one of these books was Odd Eyes Wing Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why we haven't got that card yet.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's kind of lame.
Okay, on to the next thing. We got some more merch.
The second one is the one in English.
Nendoroid Dark Magician Girl. Look at her. She is 5,909 yen before tax. So that's around $60 Canadian. Obviously, if you guys know anything about Nendoroids, super high quality. Like, look at this. This is just adorable. She's got, like, little staff. There's even a little Karibo that she comes with.
Summoning Karibo. That's great.
Oh, my God. Little pan flute. This is adorable. So, yeah, just give you guys a heads up that this is something that is available. And if you like Nendoroids, or if you want, like, a Dark Magician Girl action figure, which Yu-Gi-Oh player doesn't, be sure to check it out. I like the dark magic circle and like her jumping through it. That's a cute picture.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between the two links you sent, or are they the same?
The other one is the North American link.
Oh, okay.
So it already has the price converted.
Yeah, $62 US.
This is probably the most expensive Nendoroid I've seen.
Oh, I thought the Yugi one was like 80.
They're probably in like when you buy it from like a store.
Okay, I see what you mean.
If you buy it from Good Smile, it's usually cheaper.
Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Hmm.
That's the one that, like I said, that's the one beef that I always had with Nendoroids, is that they're so expensive. But it is super high quality for the price.
Quality.
Yeah.
That's why they're expensive.
Yeah, if that's your thing, keep this in mind. Super cute Dark Magician Girl Nendoroid. We got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh products to talk about real quick here from the official website. Obviously, Lightning Overdrive, we all know that's coming out. They updated the text here. Just like adding in some more stuff that we sort of already knew. We're getting Utopia support, like the C39 Utopia Ray support, the cover card. We're getting some upgrades for Black Rose Dragon.
They took out the blurb about the Drytron stuff.
Which is kind of scary.
Drytron Mew Beta Fafnir, that's still the official name, right?
Yeah, but they took out the text.
The Herald Divider is also not in there because that was all together.
Yeah, before there was a little mention of the Drytron card, but they took that out. And then they mentioned adding in the new amusement.
Herald the Diviner was in that blurb, and that's actually an insane reprint or import.
Yeah, and then also more War Rock cards. Woo!
Yeah.
Who's ready for that? I'm not. I cannot contain.
I need it right now. I need more War Rocks.
So yeah, just heads up that is another thing. 50 comments, 26 super rares, 14 ultras, and 10 secrets. Set content subject to change. Okay. Next product. I think this is structure deck, right?
This is the Cyber structure deck, I believe.
Cyber Strike. Anything interesting? Based on the strategies used by Zane Truesdale, begins the series with Cyber Dragon, later melds it with Cyber Darks. These two strategies have been able to be played separately, but it's never been a viable strategy combined. Many of Zane's duels were defined by Power Bond, a powerful fusion spell that doubles the attack of the targeted monster. Fans have long asked for a way to search this card out of the deck, and this structure deck has created the perfect opportunity to provide one. Be sure to check out this page for more updates. Nice.
I don't have one.
Imagine,
Same link.
what if Cyber Strike, or what if the searcher for Power Bond was just another card that cannot be searched? Now you can just run 6 power
We talked
bonds.
about that card, we talked about that card last week.
Oh yeah, we did.
Do be like that.
Everything's a
whoops.
blur right now.
Whoopsies.
Okay.
That was the week before.
Yeah, it might have been the
This
week
is just-
before.
This is just the this is just our release date for the TCG.
Yep, August 13th. Almost my birthday.
It's 28th.
Mine's 31st. Okay, two things
We're getting
left.
lost, baby.
We're only 20 minutes in, but since two items left on the docket. This one's actually pretty exciting. We got some sort of announcement for the 2021 Megatins. It says it's going to be released August 27th, day before Miko's birthday, 4 days before mine, but who's counting? Last year, we modeled the tin of Lost Memories on the base of the tablet of Lost Memories, real original, from the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, an anime series, not animal series.
Animal series.
From the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga and Animorph series that depicts the ancient pharaoh and his priest. The 2021 Tin of Ancient Battles will be showcasing the battle of the Pharaoh's Dark Magician against the priest's Blue Eyes White Dragon. This tin will be like 2020's Tin of Lost Memories in its configuration and will be stackable with the lid facing towards you, so you can begin assembling your very own tablet of Lost Memories. Be sure to check this page again in the future for more updates. Cool, so we got a release date.
Disappointing, because I mean, it's gonna be the same size as the old one.
Yeah, although I do think it's kind of cool how, like, if you collect the tins throughout the years, they'll, like, combine together. Like,
That'll
different
become
pieces of a puzzle.
Megazord.
Yeah.
It's a Megazord.
Because I mean, next year, we're probably going to get, like, 3 tins, or 3 different tins, and it's going to be the God cards. Since
Yeah,
they're
and then
getting,
the
like,
year
new
after,
God
it's
support.
yeah, then the year after, it's just gonna be the giant tablet.
The year after, it's just, like, the bottom of the tablet where there's nothing. But it's like, we
There's
needed to
nothing.
complete the set.
We just need this there to hold everything together. This tin is huge, by the way. It's like $150.
The entire tin is rock themed.
Oh, maybe
War rocks.
Yeah, that's where War Rocks are gonna get all their support in the 2023 Megatins.
Watch them get Warrocks get like an E-Tally.
Somebody mark this video with a reminder saying check back in 2023 to see if we were right. Okay, and the last thing that we're gonna talk about, which is probably the most important thing that we're gonna talk about, really, is Konami came out with an update for remote duel rulings. Now, obviously, there is a lot here. They go into best way to set up your dueling area, how you should do the lighting, like it shows good lighting versus bad lighting. Determining columns, which is really good. They suggest using a mat that has columns. They tell you to number your zones 1 to 5 from, I believe, 5 being closest to your deck and 1 being farthest, which I feel like is backwards, but whatever. I don't know. I guess either way it's backwards. Some etiquette, communicating with your opponent, announcing your phases, announcing your actions, playing at a considerate pace. Nobody knows how to do that yet. No rapid hand shuffling. Oh god, I'm ruined.
Wait, no hand shuffling. Oh no.
Oh, rapid.
There's a judge watching you with a speed radar gun.
Oh, is it like gonna be that one Kiempio speech? Kiempio sketch? It's like how many humps are you allowed in football celebrations? How fast are you allowed to shuffle your hand? There's a judge just like ready to blow the whistle.
Just staring at you.
I can't believe some of the things they actually have to say here. Like, allow your opponent a chance to respond. Like, what? Do people think in remote duels like, my opponent is the nearest one? It's okay.
They don't need to respond. What are they gonna do anyway?
Confirm your opponent when their action is okay to resolve. Allow time for lag to catch up. Speak clearly and repeat yourself when needed. If your opponent doesn't hear or understand you, always keep your hands visible. Make sure your opponent can see how many cards you have in hand without revealing what is in your hand. Keep your deck visible. Avoid outside interference. And there's a big thing on streaming, which we'll quickly talk about. Then it talks about proper ways of shuffling and cutting your deck. I can't believe they actually suggest here that Yu-Gi-Oh players should riffle shuffle their deck. Like, holy shit. What? So they introduced double sleeving and now you can just do whatever?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards will not survive riffle
Nope.
shuffling.
No, they will not. Hey, this is a perfect reason to use top loaders.
Can't riffle shuffle top loaders.
I can
You
riffle.
made your cards fragile as like toilet paper, and now you want us to riffle shuffle them?
You know, technically right now it's actually easier to use top loaders as sleeves because we are allowed double sleeving and I can leave them as clear. Before I couldn't leave them as clear, I had to put like stickers on the back. But now they can be clear. So I might try that again. And I will riffle shuffle my cards. Also, I think it's very interesting here that they said that pile shuffling is a good randomization method where a lot of people throughout the Yu-Gi-Oh community believe that pile shuffling is like a form of cheating. Because especially when siding. You guys have heard of that, right? Where it's like, I think there's actually one streamer, I think his name's like Pack or something, where he won't let his opponent pile shuffle in stacks of 8. That's a thing that he says apparently.
Mathematically, you could use that to stack.
It is. The whole idea behind it is that if you have a 40 card deck and you're making 8 piles for pile shuffling, if you're siding in 8 cards, you are guaranteed to see one of them.
When you pile, then shuffle.
You pile shuffle and then ask your opponent to cut.
Oh, see, that is actually like, well, you should pile shuffle and then actually shuffle your deck.
Yeah. Although riffle shuffling wouldn't be any better. It would still be a pretty even spread of all your set cards. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation that we can get to really in depth of like, you know, I wouldn't mind doing that. Maybe we should ask Jordan if he wants us to come onto the podcast and we'll talk about like the math of Yu-Gi-Oh and like optimal shuffles and stuff like that. That could be interesting to talk about. What else is here? Oh yeah, so one of the big things that they did with these policies is they talked about like the specific penalties. Like as you guys can see here, it talks about when cutting the deck. It says opponents may opt in instead to allow the owner of the deck to choose where to make the cut. If you do this, cut the deck about halfway to ensure a proper cut. Manipulating a shuffle or a cut is unsporting conduct cheating. So that's pretty bad. It talks about changing control of a card and suggests people to have blank pieces of paper, but I feel like everybody's just going to use tokens and like what they've already been using. They made an official ban list. Now, the thing that scares me about this official ban list, it says the cards on the list are forbidden only for remote duel. Now, the last time we saw this list, it said these cards and other cards alike, and it doesn't say that here. So
yeah, because for like things like what's it called?
Jack in the Hand.
For Jack in the Hand, they have like you get like a token in your and you just make sure, and then don't put the placeholders in your deck or your graveyard though.
Yeah, there were a few things that like there were quite a few cards where people were sort of iffy about, but I guess this is the official list. These are some extra cards that you are not allowed to use in remote duels, along with the regular ban list.
I want you to have a blank card or paper.
Yeah.
Dry erase pen in a sleeve.
Yeah, that was so you're just drawing on your sleeve, which is really weird. You know, it's funny though. It reminds me of we knew someone in the middle of True Draco format where they had these little placeholders that said like Mon spell, Mon trap, Mon spell trap.
Yeah, because people are getting confused because of.
Yeah, that was for Masterpiece, and it was like whenever they summoned Masterpiece, they'd place that underneath it. But I think he took that to a regionals, and the judges wouldn't let him use it because I guess you're not.
It's technically note taking.
Yeah,
We're allowed note taking now.
that was at
Yeah,
a
we're
point in
allowed to
time
do
where you
note
weren't
taking.
allowed to take notes and everything.
My favorite part of that was you also got a game penalty for not not keeping the game state proper.
Man, catch 22.
You can't note take. By the way, if you don't remember what the masterpiece was immune to, that's on both of you.
Yeah. That you know what? It's funny because like we said it's a catch 22. It's sort of like the you guys always see those like memes now, especially where it's like, oh, entry level job. One of the requirements is 30 years experience.
Yeah, man.
All right. Again, we're gonna get into the tournament policies here. Just super quick. The big thing that was interesting for me was disconnection and like frozen video and stuff like that. So if you disconnect for any amount of time during a remote duel, it is a procedural error major. Same thing with frozen video. If a duelist video feed becomes disrupted or frozen during a duel, they will receive a game loss. This is not the same as temporary lag. Please use pause, play, or some other method to indicate lag. So, one thing I want to talk about is a couple weeks ago we were watching the live stream and somebody had a very weird form of lag where their video screen would pause and then it would catch up to where they were like in real time, but it wouldn't skip, it would fast forward. So that I think is okay because if you look back at it, there's never a moment where you don't see what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would still be allowed, but yeah, if there's cuts, then I understand why. Because you guys have heard horror stories. We know someone, Dames, he's been talking about there's this one tournament where this guy, I guess he literally has a lag switch for his camera or something, and he will cause his thing to lag. And he opened up, this one guy opened up Imperial Order 13 games in a row. So,
either his
yeah.
deck is free Imperial Orders,
Or he's cheating, which I'm pretty sure they were cheating because they said that like his screen would like randomly pause and then it unfreeze, and then when his turn came around he'd be like activate Imperial Order, and it's just like, okay, that's not right.
It's like
He's just a better player.
Yeah.
Josh played against online who slash draw FTK'd him. And then he saw his deck and it was 40 copies of slash draw.
God. Right. And then this one thing here, I guess this one applies to me mostly. It's streaming during a match. If a duelist streams or otherwise broadcasts an ongoing match at an event that has prohibited streaming, they will receive a warning. This is unsporting conduct minor infraction and can be upgraded if the duelist repeats the infraction. Duelists should verify ahead of time whether streaming is allowed. So, obviously, Fusion allows me to stream the events. So this won't be a problem, but yeah, if you guys are planning on streaming or anything, make sure you check with like the tournament advisor first, because you don't want to be caught with this. Although it doesn't say anything about recording your matches. I am a firm believer in, if you are playing in like an actual tournament over remote duels, record all your matches if you can, just because if something does happen, like there's a ruling error, something like that, or something happens and you think your opponent's cheating or something like that, you literally have video evidence and that can be submitted. But yeah, I would advise everybody to do that. Stream if you're allowed, but always record your matches.
I want to say, just remember to ask all your opponents before you start streaming shit, because some people don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, that's a huge thing too, because if your opponent doesn't want to be on camera, guess what? You're going to have to pause your stream or something, because that's not going to fly.
That is a breach of their privacy.
Yeah, he was breaking actual privacy laws.
Exactly.
You're not breaking Konami laws. You're just breaking laws.
You insist on doing it, they can actually sue you.
Yeah. Also, don't DDoS anybody just because you get mad at them.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Decoder. Distant coder. Oh yeah, and then they have a thing in here about like changing your deck in between matches and stuff like that. That one's going to be hard to prove because it says specifically here, it says if they can figure out that you're cheating, and it's just like it could be hard to tell.
It could be hard to tell if someone is cheating, but make sure you notice if they're cheating.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot easier in real life because the judge could literally walk up to the deck and see, oh, 40 copies of Slash Draw. But you can, I don't know. I guess it's a bit harder to do that in real life because it's like all they need to do is quickly swap out the decks or something like that. I'm gonna stop giving advice on how to cheat. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's stuff in here about not keeping your hands in view, outside interference during the matches, using a cluttered play area. Okay. Yeah, keep your play area clean. I remember Dames for a little while. He had just like a million different cards just laying around his mat, which was kind of sus. Obviously, he wasn't like unsleeving his deck and sleeving in cards that he needed, but yeah, don't do that. But also the guy with the cup holder in his desk, I'd allow it. As a judge, I would allow the cup holder. That was awesome. Some dude's desk at home had a built-in cup holder, and it was the best.
I was like, do I want to buy one with a cup holder? And I was like,
yes.
It just seems really extra.
It was so cool.
And this is also $50 more than the desk I bought. So, like, yeah.
Wait, it costs more money to get a cup holder?
Yeah.
But you have less desk. They are literally cutting a hole in the desk. It should be less money. If I said, hi, I'd like this desk, but can you put a hole in it? And they're going to go, yeah, that's $50.
You have to pay them for the service of making that hole.
Okay, guys, I changed my mind. Buy a regular desk. Make the hole yourself. Save money. Be frugal.
Yeah, exactly.
$50 is half a Zeus. So
I mean, you don't pay for the ingredient. You don't pay the ingredient. Pay for the ingredients that they threw out when you go to a restaurant, right?
You don't? On my bill, it always says corn husks every time I ask for cornbread. The shucking process is what I leave my tip for. Okay, but that is everything that we're going to cover this week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously shorter than normal, but most of the times all our pre-recorded stuff is like that. Anyways, let us know what you guys think about these new tournament policies. Are you going to get the Nendoroid Dark Magician Girl? What is Joaquin Phoenix's Yu-Gi-Oh! Card effect going to be? And don't forget to enter that sweepstakes, because it'd be pretty cool to win a special card from Konami. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Guys, thank you for coming.
I really want you to check the chat on Sunday and just see if Joaquin Phoenix is there.
Yo, imagine if Joaquin Phoenix leaves a comment on Sunday.
True.
Oh my god.
Hear me out.
I really hope he just makes a
we're getting more
joke.
Warrock support. We're gonna get Allure of Warrocks.
Allure of Rock.
We're gonna make
like
a
Allure of Darkness, but only for Warrocks.
We're gonna make a tier 1 Warrock deck profile, and Dwayne Johnson will leave a comment.
It's gonna all be our creative cards of Warrocks. We're gonna fix Warrocks, boys.
You know, it'd be really funny. Imagine you make a deck like Melodious, right? You make a deck like Melodious, and you make a deck profile every single day for Melodious, and you title it like you're making a Melodious deck profile every day until Ariana Grande comments on it. It's like day 247. Oh my god. If you guys would like us to see us do that, leave a comment down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Gabe, Miko, Minsu, thank you for joining me once again. Next week will also be pre-recorded. I've got a busy weekend with the GF, so yeah, keep that in mind. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.